Hello YouTube, I wanted to tell you some info about my CNC controller boards, and this is take two. On the first one I forgot half of what I was gonna say. Anyhow, I showed this on a previous video. This is the new SMD CNC controller, and I used a yellow PCB for this. Well, actually I thought it's gonna be yellow silkscreen, but this is just a yellow board by itself. So as you see, it's translucent. You can see my finger behind it, and I guess people didn't like this too much, and I just wanted to try out different color on the PCB. As you can see, I tried red also here, and anyhow I went back to white again, and the white ones were made by the company PCBWay.com. And if you like to give them a try, you can get a $10 coupon by, well, the name of the coupon is my name, Hayri, and I'm sure you know how you gonna spell that if you look at the video. Anyhow, you can get $10 off of your next order if you use that coupon. And anyhow, these were made by PCBWay.com. Thank you for that. And they just came out great. I have nothing to complain about on these boards. They just look beautiful. Anyhow, I also these are all made with ENIC immersion gold something, and so it's not just silver, it's immersion gold ENIC. And this is how it looks like when it's finished in white. I just covered the red-green LED here, so because it's very bright and I didn't want to upset the camera. Anyhow, and this is my stepper driver board. This uses the DRV8825 stepper drivers. I just didn't put them on here yet. And if you buy this, it comes of course with the stepper drivers and a fan on top to cool them down. And this one was add-on to my previous CNC controller and is to this one too. You just connect it in here, and then you can screw the screw terminal down and you have a solid connection. So no need to have wires in between. And here you have outputs for 4 stepper drivers, stepper motors. Anyhow, this is how it looks like. I might design a PCB with this 2-in-1, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it because I just don't sell enough of the stepper driver boards, and I don't want to have too much inventory laying around. Anyhow, this was the stepper driver board I put to the side. This is the CNC driver in yellow. And let me plug this up and show it to you in action. I'm connecting the USB connection. I have my actually it's 13.8 volts, my power supply. The board itself goes up to 24 volts. You have a switch here that you can switch between 12 and 24. And as you see, the green LED is very bright, too bright. You have a PWM output that you can adjust between 0 to 5 volts and anywhere in between to 0 to 10 volts, because most spindle variable frequency drives use 0 to 10 volts, so this does that for you. It also has a spindle enable output and a coolant output I'll show you soon. It has the inputs for the start, hold and reset, also for the probe input. They all have caps on there for noise filtering, and it also has the limit switch inputs on the bottom. This new board uses a read relay and a MOSFET. The read relay I need for this spindle enable output, which is just a normally open and it closes when the spindle goes live. So let me show my laptop, and on here I have Universal G-Code Center. I think that's the most used software, which is also free. Some people use this, even my board with the Raspberry Pi. And what do they use as a controller software? I can't think of it right now. No, sorry, but it does also work with the Raspberry Pi. So you don't need to occupy your computer with this. Anyhow, if you open the COM port, you see the red and green, red and blue LEDs for RX and TX flashing. And then I can go to the machine control tab, and if I click the Y axis, I have right now the slave axis enabled with the dip switches. You can turn them off if you don't need them. Okay, now it's turned off and only one output for the Y axis. This is the X axis and this is the Z axis. And if you use the spindle enable, which I'm turning on right now, the green LED turns on. I do send them out with 0 to 10 volt, and according to your, or depending on your G-code, you can get any spindle speed you want. You can also adjust it in the Gerbil software, in the Gerbil settings. And I have the coolant enable, so that puts out 12 volts for a relay. I don't know what you're using. Some people use just solenoids, some people hook up motors on this. So that's why I made just an output for a relay. So don't hook up anything on there that draws too many amps. This is up to 1 amps, I would say. It can more, but I wanna be on the safe side. You can of course upgrade the Gerbil software anytime by opening up the Arduino IDE, and then you can upload the code. While actually you click upload, and first it has to compile. When it's ready to uploading, oh, I said it wrong, I'm sorry. You click and hold the reset button, okay, and then you click upload, and as soon as it says uploading, you let go of the button and it uploads the code. So nothing difficult there. And let me see, did I mention all the things that I forgot in the previous video? Yes, I think I did. So, but if you have any other questions, please do ask them in the comments below, or you can send me a message via Tindie. And anyhow, this is my new CNC controller board in SMD version, only half as big as the old one, and improved due to the use of the MOSFET and the read relay. Anyhow, this was it. Like I said, if you have any questions, please do ask. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and take care everybody.